everyone in prison locked up at night. Now I walk around free, it seems like another life. Another roll with some other dice. Another hoe or a loving wife. People come and go, some really you never know. Intellectual midgets that really never grow. Fake love that hangs on like, can I hold you though? And old friends that look at you like, yo, yeah, I told you so. A toast to the broken hearted who never finished what they fucking started. People who go out and try to be a rebel at night to try to make up for the fact that they settled in life. It's like a fight between the devil and Christ over the limelight. Spiritual celebrity poker, but the whole deck is full of jokers. And every year that you get older, the stakes get higher. Gambling with a bunch of fakes and liars. Real talk, cause the real New York is the pain and the suffering of lost love. Staring off into the distance in the midst of the club. Depression and emptiness that lead to suicide, and the struggle inside of yourself that keeps you alive. Surviving medicated, stalked by sobriety. The life you live now, tortured by memories violently. I pray inside of me that one day you could be forgiven for murdering the beautiful world we used to live in. Love doesn't need a complicated metaphor, and sometimes nothing needs to be said at all. Sometimes the person you with is not your one and only, and you just fuck with them cause you afraid to be lonely. And when you come back it's too late, so you overcompensate like victims of rape for the self-hate. Lost in the affection of strangers around you, instead of the only person that ever gave a fuck about you. Thought you were happy so you didn't come check me, but then when he cheated or treated you incorrectly, you conveniently realized you could never forget me and tried to crawl back in my life unexpectedly. These are my indictments of those who claim to be righteous and leave a trail of broken hearts on their way to enlightenment. But I can't give in to hatred and past judgment, even towards every illusion I've been in love with. Cause the heart that betrays itself willingly is like a nation that trades freedom for stability. It's so seductive to be cold and corrupted and isolated, trying to be an independent republic. But liberty, to be loved on the surface, is worthless. The sacrifice of revolution with no purpose, taken from a criminal searching for his redemption, cursing at God, desperately trying to get his attention. Love doesn't need a complicated metaphor, and sometimes nothing needs to be said at all. Sometimes the person you with is not your one and only, and you just fuck with them cause you afraid to be lonely. And when you come back it's too late, so you overcompensate like victims of rape for the self-hate. Lost in the affection of strangers around you, instead of the only person that ever gave a fuck about you. Thought you were happy so you didn't come check me, but then when he cheated or treated you incorrectly, you conveniently realized you could never forget me and tried to crawl back in my life unexpectedly. These are my indictments of those who claim to be righteous and leave a trail of broken hearts on their way to enlightenment. But I can't give in to hatred and past judgment, even towards every illusion I've been in love with. Cause the heart that betrays itself willingly is like a nation that trades freedom for stability. It's so seductive to be cold and corrupted and isolated, trying to be an independent republic. But liberty, to be loved on the surface, is worthless. The sacrifice of revolution with no purpose, taken from a criminal searching for his redemption, cursing at God, desperately trying to get his attention. Yeah, my truth is the Ark of the Covenant buried in Ethiopia. Watch who you fucking with, a Minneapolis Somalian. When I go home, the world I used to know is gone, and now I live on my own. For what shall it profit a rapper with creative control to sign a deal with the devil and lose his soul? My stillborn first expression is cold, like the faces of slave masters on a paper fold. Subliminal racial supremacy choking me quick, like the bedtime stories of Joseph Smith. Lynch mob gunning for me, trying to murder my seeds. So shorty put him in the Nile in a basket of reeds, and now I stare into the future with a spiritual flashlight, wondering who the fuck was me in a past life. Bad diet, fuck raw, die young, fast life, same as a crash flight that took off when the music died on your last night. Tell them the truth and they call you a traitor. Talk to them honestly and they call you a hater. Losing my composure cause the message is urgent, talking reckless, drunk on the mic like Larry Merchant, cursing at the serpent, Sumerian demons who brush their wings against the air that I'm breathing. A heathen with nothing left to believe in, even a reason for living. Now is forgiven by God and not religion. Envision Jesus risen from the dead like Horus in the Baptist church, shaking off the rigor mortis. The border should be illegal instead of the people that were here before the Bible and all of its sequels. I speak to the detached and unrealistic that were born normal but turned socially autistic. We resisted Homeland Security's mission because I know what they really envision.
I am the eye in the sky, looking at you.
Well, if that's all there is, I've been wasting my motherfucking time with you.
Yeah.
I can get more clout and more money on the street than I can get following your ass.
Yeah. The game is polluted with rappers that are really snitches, and most DJs are nothing but industry bitches. And we don't got no mansion or riches, but we got guns and knives and your children's pictures. And everybody loses in war, but you lose more. What you think we brought back the Panthers and the Zulu for? Immortal witch doctor made himself a voodoo doll for every motherfucker that fronted that I can recall. Fuck the industry, don't call me, you can't get with me. I leave niggas hanging like Mississippi. RBG to the last drop of blood in my body, or the feds drag me away like a tsunami. But I'll be back like a fresh body bag from Iraq, like a Baltimore slum during the resurgence of crack. Brown and black like the AK I keep in the strap, while we waiting on the next stock market collapse.
Oratory, editorial. Fuck around, I'll be the cause of your life's memorial. I write raps territorial, East Coast border zoo. Never crossing borders, still I will coastally slaughter you. I'm better than all of you, vendettas be mauling you. You talking cheddar, I'm a shredder, I sever it off of you. I never remorse for you, no letters endorsing you. Pole position in the coffin is what is costing you. The caucus bosses who control the fortunes too. The mortgages of a culture with losses through and through. But it's the rebel arms. Godspeed with devil's charm. The bitch made get switchblades in every arm. And this way we ixnay on any harm. Cause snakes play and fakes slay like hidden bombs. We march in unison, the soul is truer than eternal missions with just a lifetime to do it in.
Stronghold set it, whip your bitch ass with batons. The rebel arms swarm and form like Voltron. Slash your old beast, you heard Mark of the East. Running through Copland screaming fuck the police. Hormones in the water, they acting out of order like a pack of rabid wolves. They lambs for the slaughter. Crush your mandible, rip the drums like animal. Eat them seeds, stay my own kind, I'm a cannibal. My regiment salute me, haters wanna shoot me. Kool-Aid in their veins, they lawyers trying to sue me. You sell crack and rap, did a skid bid. Multiple baby mamas, take care of your kids. Guillotine rap, shackles on your neck. Chemical warfare when punchlines connect. The circle play the snipers with immortal text. They call the block governor to drag them off the set.
Arms out for supremacy and moving on gimmick. Related to royalty on each trip you mention me. Twist bars endlessly, rebel against the infantry. Get more than your feet wet when I make you a memory. Cats not ready because they commercially industry. I make house calls to those afraid to visit me. Disrespect? I smash off the petty from undisclosed location. Fast for the chetty. Hearts don't break dance, yet I rock steady. I jump on your scope to prove your aim not deadly. My shot to the top is like Mickey and Mouse medley. Flow milky like the tits of a chick that's top heavy. The techniques immortal, so rebel arms the regiment. Art status nicer than other rappers ever been. My canteen's full for when the doc don't got medicine. 5-star general, frontline veteran.
Don't forget, Revolutionary Volume 3 coming soon. You're not worthy.
Yeah, the game is polluted with rappers that are really snitches, and most DJs are nothing but industry bitches. And we don't got no mansion or riches, but we got guns and knives and your children's pictures. And everybody loses in war, but you lose more. What you think we brought back the Panthers and the Zulu for? Immortal witch doctor made himself a voodoo doll for every motherfucker that fronted that I can recall. Fuck the industry, don't call me, you can't get with me. I leave niggas hanging like Mississippi. RBG to the last drop of blood in my body, or the feds drag me away like a tsunami. But I'll be back like a fresh body bag from Iraq, like a Baltimore slum during the resurgence of crack. Brown and black like the AK I keep in the strap, while we waiting on the next stock market collapse.
What's cracking, my man? What's up? What's cracking, my man? What's cracking, my man? What's up? What's cracking, my man? What's up? What's cracking, my man? What's up?